I request you all to have a very careful look on that. Okay, so we will start our lecture. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the practical example of Stuckart fault model, or how to calculate the test vectors, or how to choose the test vectors that can check the uh, what we can say working or functionality of entire circuit. Okay, we will consider a 2-bit input circuit. Okay, very simple circuit, and in that we are going to find how to calculate, or how to optimize, or how to choose the test vectors among the number of test vectors that you can have. Because see, for a 2-bit input, or 2 pin input, you can have 4 test vectors. Okay, but the now the question is, all 4 test vectors are not need or not required to apply to that circuitry to test, because with a single test vector you can check the multiple faults. म्हणजे एका टेस्ट व्हेक्टरनी तुम्ही मल्टिपल फॉल्ट्स चेक करू शकता. मग असे तुम्हाला what we can say, you have to optimize that, and you have to choose such a test vectors that will cover the maximum fault, so that ह्याचा उपयोग काय, number of test vectors required will be minimized or optimized, you can say, right? स्टकॅट फॉल्ट मध्ये फक्त तुम्हाला टेस्ट व्हेक्टर फाइंड आउट करणं गरजेचं नसतं. ते टेस्ट व्हेक्टर तुम्ही चेक केल्यानंतर त्यातनं ऑप्टिमाइज्ड टेस्ट व्हेक्टर चूज करणं, it is also your job, or as a testing engineer it is also your role to choose the optimized test vector. म्हणजे त्यातले परत कुठले टेस्ट व्हेक्टर दिलं, कारण सपोज 2 टेस्ट व्हेक्टर तुम्ही दिले, त्यांनी एकच फॉल्ट डिटेक्ट होत असेल, तर ते 2 टेस्ट व्हेक्टर देण्यात काय उपयोग आहे? नाही, यू कॅन चूज एनी ऑफ आयदर ऑर, right? So that thing we are going to discuss in this lecture. So with the help of one example, I will try to make you understand this. Okay, so just have a look on this. Okay, screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So today we will go for Stuckart fault model. Okay, for this circuit I have taken simple 2-bit input. So how many test vectors will be there? 2 raised to 2. That means 4, right? So these are the 4 test vector combinations. Okay, this is the first step. Now what is next step? We have to label the wires, right? So this will be the A, this will be the B, this wire is C, right? And the output wire is C. A, B, C, D. These 4 wires. See, these are nothing but the shorted to this, right? This wire is nothing but shorted to this. So again, we should not consider this separately, because anyway NAND gate is not going to work with one input. At least 2 inputs is required for NAND gate. So if you consider this is separately, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so or what you want to say, you want to have the more analysis, then you can consider then A to this wire and B to this wire, because this may also get stuck at to 0, this may also get somewhere stuck at to something. Okay, so you can consider that separately also, no problem, but the number of test cases will increase in that case then. Okay, so what we will do here, instead of doing this, okay, no problem, this is the correct circuit. Okay, we will consider that there is no fault in this wires. Okay, if in practical, if you are going to solve this circuit, then what thing will happen is, this and this wire you have to consider separate. Okay,
but for time being we will consider that only this wire. ओके, आपण ह्या वायर आता कन्सिडर करणार नाही, खरं तर करायला पाहिजे त्या, कारण इथे पण फॉल्ट येऊ शकतो, इथे पण फॉल्ट येऊ शकतो. सो म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल या केसमध्ये पण फॉल्ट येऊ शकतो, या केसमध्ये पण फॉल्ट येऊ शकतो, राईट. ह्या वायर कन्सिडर करायला पाहिजे सेपरेटली, बट फॉर टाइम बिंग, फॉर युअर सेक ऑफ अंडरस्टँडिंग, वी विल कन्सिडर दॅट देर इज नो फॉल्ट इन दिस वायर, ओनली वी विल कन्सिडर द मेन वायर. ओके, फॉर युअर सेक ऑफ अंडरस्टँडिंग. ऍक्च्युली ह्या आणि ह्या वायर पण तुम्ही कन्सिडर करायला पाहिजे. क्लियर? Okay, then this is the second step, we have labeled, okay, these things. Then third step is we have to first calculate the expected output. Okay, this is the expected output. Okay, so tell me the expected output for first combination, that is 0 0, then for next combination, next combination, next combination. Tell me first. For 0 0, what will be the output?
0.
0. Very right. Okay. Next, 0 1.
1.
1. Very right. Next, 1 0.
1.
1. Very good. And the last, 1 1.
1.
Last for 1 1, it is 1 or 0.
1. 0.
1 and with 1, here will be 1, and here will be 1 or with 1, how many? How much? It is 1
1.
or 0. Let me correct this. Here is 0. Now it's good. 1 1, here will be 1. Okay. Fine. Now start with the different faults. Okay, this is the expected output now that we have written. Fine. Now first we will consider this A, right? This A is got stuck at 0. Then what will be the output? Tell me first. Or which vectors we should consider for this fault? That means A stuck at 0. या fault साठी कुठले vector आपण consider करायचे? चला, calculate and tell me. 0 0. Should we consider this 0 0? No, very good.
sir.
Next, 0 1.
No.
Very good. Third one, 1 0.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? This vector we should consider 1 0. Next, 1 1.
No, sir.
Once again. Yeah, correct. We should only this vector we should consider for A stuck at 0. Next, A stuck at 1.
Okay, now I want to make you clear one thing here. Why we have considered this vector 1 0? Because when you apply this vector 1 0 here, okay, what is your expected output? 1. But because here as A stuck at 0, that means we have to consider this pin which stuck at 0. In that case, it will give the 0 output. And what is our expected output? 1. That means there is a fault. That means this vector 1 0 can detect this A stuck at 0 fault. And that's why we have tick marked this, or we have chosen this vector, because expected output is what? 1. But after A stuck at 0, that means now you have to consider this A, it's 0, because we have manually added that fault. A got stuck at to the 0. That means now it will behave as a 0 0. That means this combination, and it will give output as a 0. But what is our expected output? 1. That means it is giving the different output. That means with 1 0 fault, this A stuck at 0 can be detected, and that's why we have chosen this vector for this fault, right? Similarly, you have to choose every test vectors for every fault, and you have to identify which test vector detects that fault. लक्षात येते? हा फॉल्ट आपण का चूज केला? कारण ह्या केसमध्ये आपलं एक्सपेक्टेड आउटपुट काय 1, पण ए स्टक ॲट 0 केल्यानंतर आपल्याला काय मिळते 0. म्हणजे आपलं एक्सपेक्टेड आउटपुट आणि येणार आउटपुट मॅच होतंय का? नाही होतंय. मग जिथं मॅच होत नाही तो वेक्टर कन्सिडर करायचा, जिथं मॅच होतंय तो करायचा नाही. कारण म्हणजे त्याचा अर्थ काय होतो की फॉल्ट असून सुद्धा तुम्हाला एक्सपेक्टेड आउटपुट मिळतंय, म्हणजे तो टेस्ट वेक्टर हा फॉल्ट डिटेक्ट करू शकत नाही. मग ज्या केसमध्ये हा टेस्ट वेक्टर किंवा हा टेस्ट वेक्टर फॉल्ट कधी डिटेक्ट करेल? जेव्हा ह्या टेस्ट वेक्टर मध्ये तुम्हाला एक्सपेक्टेड आउटपुट मिळणार नाही, त्याच केसमध्ये हा टेस्ट वेक्टर तो फॉल्ट डिटेक्ट करेल. तो म्हणजे कुठला? जो तुम्ही चूज केला, ए स्टक ॲट 0, ए स्टक ॲट 1, बी स्टक ॲट 0, बी स्टक ॲट 1, व्हॉट एव्हर, राईट? हे तुम्हाला माहिती आहे की प्रत्येक ह्याच्यात दोनच कंडिशन असणार आहेत, एक तर ए स्टक ॲट 0 और ए स्टक ॲट 1, right? That's why we have chosen this vector. Okay, now similarly we will proceed further.
Yes, sir.
First vector, we should consider this. Next, 0 1.
No.
No, sir.
Very good. Only this vector, and this last two vectors are, this is by default. The fault and the inputs are same, so we should ignore that vectors. इथे fault introduce झालेला आहे आणि input हे same असतात, ते धरायचेच नाही. Okay. Third case, B stuck at 0. Now this wire.
No.
First vector 0 0. No. Next 0 1.
Yes.
Very good. This vector we have to consider. Third one 1 0.
No.
No. Very good. Last one 1 1.
No.
Very good. Next case, B stuck at 1. B stuck at 1. 0 0.
Yes, sir.
Very good. We have to consider this one. Next 1 0.
No.
Very good. 1 0 we should not consider, because here the fault and the input is same. Okay. Next 1 0.
No.
Very good. Last 1 1.
No.
Very good.
No.
Very good. Only first vector we have to consider. Next case. Now this C wire. Okay. This C wire stuck at 0. This C stuck at 0. Okay. For 0 0.
No.
Very good. Next 0 1.
No.
Very good. Third 1 0.
Yes.
Very good. We have to consider this case. And last 1 1.
No.
Very good. Next C stuck at 1. First case 0
Yes.
0.
Yes.
Very good. We have to consider this case. Next 0 1.
No.
0 1. No. Okay. Very good. 1 0.
No.
Hmm? 1 0 we have to consider or not? Or C stuck at 0.
No.
Very good. And the last 1 1.
No.
No.
Very good. Very good. Now the last is output itself. That means this D. D stuck at 0. Okay. For this, whenever, right, there is a one output, we have to consider all that cases. Because where it is 0, no problem. But whenever there is 1, we have to consider that case. That means we have to consider this case, we have to consider this case, and we have to consider the last one. Okay, this case. And for D stuck at 1, wherever there is 0, that case only we have to consider. That means this first case only. Okay. Now this is what our calculation. Now from this table, we have to collect the test vector which can detect the maximum fault or which can cover the maximum fault. Okay. Now tell me which test vectors we should consider.
0, 0.
0, 0.
1, 0.
Okay, 1, 0 again covers the maximum. 1, 0. 0, 1 also we have to consider because this D stuck at have to consider. So 1 will be also there. Okay, which will detect the this fault and this fault. Okay, fine. And next fault is 1, 0. 1, 0. Okay. 1, 1. So already this fault 1, 1 detects actually D stuck at 0, but this fault already we have covered in 1, 0 case. So only these 3 vectors can be the optimal solution. 0, 0, 0, 1 and 1, 0. That means if consider this is a kind of IC that you require for something, okay, anything this kind of circuit you require for your further purpose, so you have designed one IC. So तुम्ही हा IC प्रिपेअर केलेला आहे. मग आता हा IC टेस्ट करण्यासाठी तुम्ही हे 10 टेस्ट सेट दिले, हे पूर्ण सर्किट टेस्ट होणार. येते लक्षात स्टक ॲट फॉल्टचा काय उपयोग आहे. हे कॉम्बिनेशनल सर्किट आहे, बरोबर आहे. इट्स अ सिंपल कॉम्बिनेशनल सर्किट. इट हॅज ओनली अँड गेट अँड ऑर गेट, दॅट्स इट, नथिंग मोर. हे कॉम्बिनेशनल सर्किट आहे, सिंपल. तर मग तुम्ही जेव्हा हे 3 टेस्ट वेक्टर दिले की हे सर्किट किंवा हा IC जर का तुम्ही डिझाईन केला असेल तो टेस्ट होणार, राईट. And for this purpose we are using the stuck at fault model. समजलंय का? समजलंय का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So this is how we can use stuck at fault model for different combinational circuit testing, right? जेव्हा तुम्हाला डिफरंट कॉम्बिनेशनल टेस्टिंग सर्किट टेस्ट करायचं असतं किंवा कॉम्बिनेशनल टेस्टिंग जे तुम्ही डिझाईन केलेले आहे. सी, दिस इज अ व्हेरी सिम्पल सर्किट. इट्स सिम्पली 2 गेट. You can have like 16 input circuit. You can have like more than 8 or 8 input circuit. That means such a 2⁸. These many combinations will come, and then again you have to check that combination. So what you can say for this combinational circuit, and actually this type of testing is typically used for the फॉल्ट्स, दॅट इज मॅन्युफॅक्चर फॉल्ट्स, बरोबर आहे. हे स्टकॅट झालं म्हणजे काय, ही आपण म्हणतो की सी स्टकॅट 0 म्हणजे काय की इंटरनली सी वायर जी आहे ती स्टकॅट झालेली. मग आता मला सांगा, मॅन्युअली तर हे कोण असं करणार नाही. मग हे कसं होऊ शकतं, जेव्हा सोल्डरिंग करताना किंवा PCB डिझाईन करताना किंवा त्या IC ची चिप डिझाईन करताना सपोज काही त्याच्यात फॉल्ट आला, फ्लॉज राहिला, बरोबर आहे, इम्प्रॉपर इन्सुलेशन राहिलं किंवा इम्प्रॉपर कनेक्शन झालं, तर त्या केसमध्ये हे सगळे फॉल्ट येऊ शकतात, राईट. मीन्स व्हॉट, दिस काइंड ऑफ फॉल्ट्स आर मोस्टली हॅपन बिकॉज ऑफ द मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग प्रोसेस लॅक्युनास, राईट. मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग प्रोसेस मध्ये जे काही ड्रॉबॅक आहेत किंवा फॉल्ट आहेत, त्यामुळेच हे फॉल्ट त्या IC मध्ये किंवा त्या सर्किट मध्ये इंट्रोड्यूस होतात, आणि ते चेक करण्यासाठी आपल्याला हे स्टक ॲट फॉल्ट वापरावं लागतं. And this is the method. that we should carry out such a fault finding by using Stacked fault model. समजलंय सगळ्यांना? Or want some more explanation on this? Already we have discussed the 3 different examples. So still you want more? Again, we can go for one more example. का समजलंय सगळ्यांना? You just tell me.
Understood everything?
Yes, sir.
How we have checked that? Okay, I hope you have clear with this video. Okay, so maybe in next lecture again we will discuss one more example related to this Stacked fault model, and then we will proceed with the next type of combinational circuit testing, that is path sensitization. Okay, if you have any query related to the today's lecture, you can ask me right now. Otherwise we will finish here.